10:09 p.m. Yep. So now that I was getting ready to move, like I told you, the shaitan. Shaitan, yeah, the shaitan, which I'm getting tired of. It really, yeah, it's really, really, really making me angry. Like when you're about to move or when you're about to do something, shaitan is right on the target and observes when you move, and I just want to squeeze the life out of him, and I can't find it. Nor do I have the taqwa. So as I showed you, it's after 10 something at night, and I'm fasting, sitting, doing what I like to do, so that I don't lose my mind, Aki. Yeah, because if I had to do only ibadah, I would go crazy. Yeah, I would lose my mind if I had to do only ibadah. You know, in fast and fast. So and I've already lost a lot of weight in Ramadan. Yeah, I've lost a lot of weight. I think I've lost at least 15 to 20 pounds. Which even my mother exclaimed. She said it's not a good thing. No, for me to lose weight, it's not a good thing. She said you need to gain weight. My mother said that. So I wanted just now to go to the bathroom. I didn't want anybody to know when I'm coming and going, because of what's going on with this immigration thing. I don't know what's going on. It's just odd. The phone that I just showed you, there's no phone call, no message, no nothing from Imam Mansour of the Ahmadiyya. There's no communication at all. And I suspect him, and I will physically hurt him. If I find out he's trying to set me up, you're going to get hurt. You're going to get killed out. You're right in front of you, know. And because what I'm trying to do is for survival. It's for my survival. I don't like people playing around with my survival. No, I don't like it. I don't like people doing that. You know, and they think they can just walk all over blacks, like do whatever they want to do with you, like you're nothing. And nobody's. So what I'm finding out is that democracy. This dude here. This is democracy. Through the processes of law. See, this dude also, like, that's a cold-blooded motherfucking bastard. That's a cold fucker. That's a cold motherfucker there. He ain't got no fucking heart. And that motherfucker, I kill it. You see, and I hate it. When we talk about killing each other, we get an anger towards other blacks real quick. Real quick. You know why? You know why it's like that, brother? Because it's like a betrayal. No other ethnic group does that. So Mr. Snake wants to be around. Would know when time you left, what time you going, what time you came in, what time you came out. It's a very dangerous thing to have access to know these things about you. Very dangerous, very dangerous. In New York City, it's called clocking you up. Clocking you. They kill you in New York. They'll kill you there, man. Yeah, man. They'll kill you, man. You see them clocking? Like, I used to go to a neighborhood which is called Howard Beach, and I never knew that neighborhood didn't want blacks. It was called Howard Beach. It was called Howard Beach, man. It's an extremely racist neighborhood, huh? But I used to go through there safely, but I never lurked. I never lingered around the neighborhood. I would go in the neighborhood and I would get out. See? So it's something about me that they want, and I'm gonna fight back. And I don't want. See, if you look at this here, this ethnic paradigm all over the world, you don't see any black faces. Of course, this is warranted because this is not a black country. You see the representation of students. But the one ethnicity that you do see is an Indian. She's Indian or Thai. Indian. Sort of, could also be Burmese, but I would immediately say India. Ancestry. Those are the only people they warrant that are worth acknowledging with respect. You understand what I'm saying? So a snake You know it when you see it and you crush it. But I'm gonna cut back. Game. This ain't a game, man. This is a very serious thing going on because I'm not accepting the violence that they want to visit upon me. Try to kick me out. I'm not accepting it out. No. I'm gonna go for it. Kusi Wakabai. I'm going for it. And I have to be careful. I have to be on my P's and Q's. Because the operation that occurred in Singapore was a very dark-sided operation. It was a very dark, very sinister type operation. So what they need to do is to remove my access, my credibility towards any legal counsel, wrote courses of action. You settle, you forget about what happened. Nothing happened, like the Otto Warmbier situation in North Korea. Nothing happened, and you move on with your life until they're ready to do the next thing. It's better to die to die fighting than live like that. Subjugated, until they are good and ready to do what they want to do. So I don't trust a lot of people anymore. My trust is gone. No, because of what happened. The Singapore situation was a scarring situation. It was a very ugly situation, and what I don't like most about it is the disrespect of me being black. Like the Prime Minister double standard now, his family defaming him, but he's not going to charge his relatives. The Prime Minister of Singapore. Oh no, they're not charged with defamation. It's a personal matter. But in a way, it does have credence, the weight of it being a personal matter. But if it were one of us, or the common lot, we would be in jail for defaming a Prime Minister. You'll be in jail, but they do it, and they are private citizens. They don't go to. So there's different strokes for different folks, a different type of behavior that people can get away with. Yeah, that normal people can't. And the lowest of the normal people are the blacks. Yeah, even the guy standing there, I have this dread feeling because I'm illegal in my immigration status. I'm in violation. That sense. I know what it feels like not to be legitimate or not to have valid status like the refugees feel. Yeah, I know exactly how they feel now. The fear. And even then, a lot of the refugees don't have that cowardice. They don't have the fear that I'm feeling. Because they're scrounging up different opportunities and things on the streets here in Scandinavia that I'm not even aware of. For their survival. Yeah, they're doing different kinds of things are going on. But I know how it feels to live in fear and to be in a place that's peaceful, and then you're grabbed and you're exposed. You're kicked out by force to go to a war zone. I know how it feels. I now know how they feel. And I empathize. I have empathy with them, but they have a problem with housing, places to live, and they are kept in areas away from everybody else. They don't like that either. To be kept away from everybody else. They don't like that. They don't like that, no. As if they're separate or something, because some of them have the intention to try to get a permanent status in the fastest way, which women have caught on to it already, is to try to get into a relationship with women. So what they'll do out of dorora, they consider it a dorora for them and their families. They make almost like a fatwa for themselves, and I can perceive their mindset, actually. I can augur their mindset. It's like a dorora, meaning that if they get kicked out of here, they have to go back to Morocco or Algeria or some other disparate, or Middle East or someplace in Africa where it's hierarchical and it's nothing but cronyism going on, nothing but blanket cronyism and elitism of people selling resources to the highest bidder and to government level. And if you're not on that level, selling to governments, to make thousands and tens of thousands. See how nasty people are? They take and they throw this shit I don't know what it is. They throw it inside of this water. They throw it in there, man. See, everything you do, people watching everything you do, looking and staring at everything you do. Maybe they don't see a black person. I don't know. So the thing is, these are the same guys. These same guys. As I started walking, the guy that was weird inside there, these same guys that were staring in the building. Yeah, that was staring at me weird in the building. These same two guys here, which I told you something funny is going on with the Mansour guy. Something funny is going on with that guy. That guy's gonna get hurt, man. That dude, I'm gonna hurt that dude, man. If he tries to set me up to get me kicked out of here, I don't want to do it in front of his family. I'm gonna hurt the dude. I'm gonna hurt the dude. I know where he lives. See what I'm saying? He's trying to set me up. So as soon as I started walking, coincidentally, they started walking here. And the guy inside, I don't like the looks of the guy, because what happened is the Jews, something about the Jews or something happened with Singapore, and they had the Jews involved with it in Singapore, the Israelis, to jump on it. FTJ73, they had the Israelis jump in on it, and a lot of the Israelis don't care for blacks. A lot of them don't like us, man. They're very racist. They're very racist. Yeah, they're very racist. Israelis, and the thing is, and a lot of the black Israelis complain, the ones that are serving in the Israeli military, they complain. Yeah, they be complaining. We say, listen, man, I'm saying, we serve every day, this, that, and they treat us like Ashkenazis. Europeans treat us like shit. They serve, but they complain, man. See, so that's what I'm saying. There's a connection. That guy, as soon as you walk out, and then you see these guys. There's a weird correlation with it, and I don't trust it. I don't trust these guys. No, I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all, man. And they're sort of fighting you out. The enemies, man. Bash that guy's head in, man. Because you're dealing with survival. If you don't make it out, you're not going to survive. You're not going to survive. You will die on the street. And I'm not going to let that happen. Just accept to die on the street and surrender to poverty. I'm not going for that, man. Heck no, man. Being an American out, so